I've kind of met some new people along the way, but I think what I decided to adopt is to not really forget about, what made me, and that was high school. And so that's why since then I've been going back and visiting with my teachers and seeing how they're doing over the years and continuing to donate things because last year of high school I made it count and I was really involved with clubs, donated a lot of things, especially to Japanese Culture Club, because I do have a lot of Japanese culture at my house. So the reality was I wanted to stay in contact and keep up with those kind of good acts of donating items. Even my grandma's okay with that, so get the kids at the school to be able to experience some authentic Japanese culture besides the anime and the manga that's usually in pop culture. But other than that, I like to just get into contact with my teachers, see if they can give me any advice for the next part of life, which is adulthood, college, and finding jobs. But I think that the crazy thing is it makes me wonder how many other students do this where they go back to high school and just keep in contact with their teachers because what I see is a plethora of resources and networking. Maybe it's because I'm in business, but I see that the teachers have worked really hard and invested time and energy into us with the homework and the assignments, and the reality is they're a great resource for information. Not only that, we have to realize that they don't live at school, that they too have their own lives and they've gotten to understand a lot of what they're saying, whereas when I was younger I might not have really gotten to understand that as much. But it's kind of sad over time to see them retire. It hasn't been that long, but I guess the teachers that I did have had been working there for decades, even when I was there. So it's kind of nice that they worked hard and now they can reap the fruits of their labor, and just enjoy their time off. So my advice is that you maybe think about your high school and think about the teachers that maybe had inspired you a lot in a class, or in a club, and to get back into contact with them. That's what I see on Facebook. I'm part of a Facebook group specifically for my high school, and what you see is people kind of scrambling to find people in their year. And I understand that in the last 10 years, social media has grown a lot, whereas before then, it was a little bit tricky to stay into contact with people. But now that there's social media, and but even then, there's also meeting in person, going back to the campus and keeping in contact that way. Of course, emails were still around. So I think the idea is to take the initiative and to kind of take a break maybe from the busy life and to possibly take advantage of those networks that you kind of left behind after graduation, and to maybe stay in contact with also fellow classmates. Now that we're all in the real world, trying to find jobs and trying to start a career, maybe we can possibly build off each other, and so to see that your people you've worked with in class, see where they're going, maybe see if you can help them help you. It's kind of like you see it as a resource. You see it as something that could be a reciprocal relationship where you help them out, they help you out, and you can build something that maybe in high school wasn't there. So the fact is that we're in high school for 4 years, and there's depending on the school. I mean, our school had over 2,000 people. So think about that. You already have a connection with them by going to the same school. So in a way, you could reach out to them and check in to see how it's going, especially if you've had the same class or maybe you said hi in the hallways. But think about the networking and business opportunities and the potential there, where you could learn something from them. You could learn maybe some of their interests and some of your interests. What are you interested in, and how can they help you build your knowledge about that interest? So I think that's what I've realized is that wow, now that I'm out of high school and I'm thinking about future career, now I can check in with how others are doing and where they're visioning on going, and so you can build relationships with that. And so my advice is to keep in contact with high school, and utilize the resources that were given to you. Even follow those through as an adult and see where that can take you. So have a great day, and this is Random Stuff with Alex Hughes, signing off.